Hey, boys and girls, this should be a quick little lesson on adding, just regular old adding. No tape diagrams, no make the discs and then drag a bunch over here and then count them all up. This would be like what I call the standard algorithm or what I call the regular way, which is kind of the way your parents would have learned it in school. So they'll probably like this one a little better. And they might give you a problem like 847 plus 7,426. I pick these numbers on purpose because they go to a different spot. You notice that's kind of missing, but when we're lining it up, this is all you're really gonna have to do. You got to take the problem, it's not already lined up, and just rewrite it on either if you have like a personal smartboard or if you have just pencil and paper. You have to notice that the ones place, we had to line those numbers up. So that's 6 and that's 7 have to line up together. In years past, I've had students start the 8 over here. And that 8 is an 800, which means it needs to line up with that 400. So just something to watch for if the numbers aren't the same length. Okay, as we're going through and adding them. And then the rest is just the regular adding part. 7 plus 6. Again, I always start with kind of the bigger one and then you count up, right? So we need to count 6 more. So that's 8, 9, 10, that's 3, and then 11, 12, 13. So the 3 is going to go down and the 1 is going to carry. That's my 13, the 1 with the 3. Okay? And then 1 plus 2 makes 3, 3 plus 4 makes 7. And nothing carried on that one. And then again, back to my 8 plus 4. That was why it was important that I had that hundreds place matched up. Those are the numbers that went together. Those are both hundreds. 7,426 and 847. And then 8 plus 4. And again, you can count up if you need to from 8 and then 9, 10, 11, 12. So again, the 2 goes down and then the 1 carries. And then 1 plus 7 makes 8. And then I put my comma back in. So again, that ended up being 8,273. Okay. Okay, and then we'll look at another example together. In this case, I just gave you 4 add-ins, and those just means numbers you're going to add together. And I gave them to you in kind of all different lengths, again, on purpose, just to get you ready. There's 4 different things we need to add together. So again, it doesn't really matter what order you put them in. I like to kind of put the biggest one on top. Okay, and then again, I got to make sure that I carefully go through and line these up. This is going to be 742. So I'm being careful to make sure my numbers line up with each other. And then 472, and then 76. Right, now I'm ready to add them together. So that was just kind of my setup to get to be able to add. And it's okay that there's a bunch of them here. It's still really just counting up. Right? 1 plus 2 makes 3. 3 plus 2 makes 5. It's just 1, 3, 5. 5 and 6 makes 11. So the 1 goes down for the ones place, and then that 10 carries over. That's what you would see if you did it like on a place value chart. You would have 11 little circles in the ones place. 10 of them you would trade in for 110, like we did last week when we were moving our discs around on the place value charts. And then we would add these up again. 1 plus 9 makes 10. 10 plus 4 makes 14. 14 plus 7 makes 21. And then 21 plus 7 makes 28. This might be something a little new for some of you in 4th grade. Sometimes when you add, you get more than 10. We actually got 28. Again, the 8 goes down, and the 2 is going to carry. Because really, again, I wouldn't want you to do that with the little disc, to have 28 of them in there and then take 2 groups of 10 and trade them out. But again, those 10 $10 bills would make one $100 bill. Now it's 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 plus 7 is 17. And then 17 plus 4 is 21. and then 2 plus 6 makes 8. Okay, and then on assessments, again, there's just going to be a little answer box at the bottom. You would do your work on, again, a separate piece of paper or on a personal whiteboard, something like that. And then in your answer box, this would be what you would put. You would put the number 8,181. So again, just regular old adding. Again, no tricks, no disks, no place value charts. You don't have to, it might say upload one like we were doing before, just skip it. If there's a little box, write done. Okay. And then I just want you today just doing that regular old adding. And then tomorrow we'll start working a little bit on subtracting.